Hey guys, Sean Lentz here from Appalachian DIY. Welcome back to the Foundation Repair series. Today in this video what we're going to be doing is actually taking some of our foundation wall out, and we also need to address one of the issues that we had when lifting the house. So let's get to it. The first thing that we're going to address is the issue we had when we lifted the house the other day. And that is right up here in this joist bay. So right up here you can see our joist, and you can see we actually had some splitting here at the end. And I didn't know what was causing this, but these joists are actually tendoned into what I thought was a rim board. This is actually not a rim board, it is a rim beam. So those tendons are in there. They're about 2 inches in height. And what is the issue is our wall is not actually supported underneath these joists. Where they are supported under, as if you can see here, that's actually that little tan that is actually carpet. So our wall does not end where I thought it was, which would be right here. It's actually being supported by what is this is now known as a rim beam. This beam is about 6 inches wide, and I didn't know that before until we actually lifted up the house and could see underneath it. So this is supporting our wall, and that's why we're getting this cracking, because the load is pushing down on this beam and it is splitting some of these joists because it's having to lift up just on 2 inches of our joist. So some of them fared out a lot better. The one right next to it, you can see that it is actually lifting up quite well. There's no splitting in it, the tendon's still good. So that's why we're actually lifting up some part of our beam, but it is sagging a little bit more than where our support is. You can see our support right over here. So what we're going to do to address the issue of the rim beam, because it's not actually a rim board or joist, that exterior wall is pushing all of that weight down on the beam. So we need to get under there and support that. So we have these 2 windows here that are in our foundation wall. They're about 4 feet off of the corner of the house. So what we're going to do is, this is a perfect area to start just digging down with our foundation wall anyway. So what we're going to do is dig this down to the dirt floor and then get underneath here and support the beam with a jack under there. So that's going to help support our exterior wall, and it'll alleviate the issues from those tendon joints supporting all of that weight because they're only 2 inches in height. So we're going to get under here, support this, and then just start excavating our wall. We'll have 2 jacks at the windows to start. We'll probably end up putting one down halfway in between those 2, because it is about a 15-foot span in between them. So we'll start digging this out and start removing our foundation wall. So now that we got the window box out, what we're going to do is just work our way down, taking out this stone and trying to leave it as square as possible, and just removing it that way. So what we're doing is we are essentially just coming straight down, and we are just trying to not widen this any farther than it is. So we're kind of strategically and surgically removing rock and trying to let stuff support it as much as possible while taking out big rocks that stretch a long ways. We're just like this one right here. We're just going to try and leave in and just get out some of this stuff right in the middle to place our floor jack. Alright guys, so that fixes the issue that we have with our rim beam being an actual beam instead of just a board, and our walls falling on the beam instead of our joist. So now what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead, do this to the other window, and then we'll probably work one section down in the middle, support that, hopefully find, maybe take away some of this stuff. Hopefully find if they have a segment in there and support on either side of that so it doesn't cave in. So, like with anything else, like when you're doing home repair, there's always something that is different that they built in the old days compared to the way we do it now. So this is one of those experiences. You just kind of got to adapt. So that's what we're doing here. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button. Head over to Appalachian DIY for more foundation repair videos. Thanks again, guys. And I hope to see you next time.